What the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? People, hope all are doing well and you're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you're watching me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you're watching me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind. 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you reap what you sow, for Bob is so low. Don't do to others what you would have wanted done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and the ass. Miserable, bitter ass business and go heal yourself. What's the deal, collective? What's the deal? How you doing? So we're going to tap into this energy, this AM. We're going to see what the message is. Remember, this could be your energy, this could be mine, this could be somebody else's timeline. Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick, it's going to make you sick. Collective, I'm a little chilly willy today. I don't know if it's the weather itself or motherfuckers got me in a motherfucking freezer, but I'm cold. I'm going to bang this bell to remove, block, and rebuke all hexes, curses, and spells, evil eye, and any projections out of my place, out of my space, and out of my face, including yours. And I actually want to light some incense, so give me a second. Let me get it together. Get it together. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope all your mothers had a good Mother's Day if you have children. Me, I'm going to be honest and transparent. I was a little sad. I'm still a little sad. But I'm not going to allow myself to stay in that energy, though. Because I think somebody wants me to be sad. So, I'm going to allow my feelings and then let it go. That's basically where we at. I'm not gonna fight the feeling anymore. Oh shit. I'm not gonna fight the feelings of any feelings that I feel when I'm angry, sad. I'm not gonna fight them anymore. I'm gonna allow them to happen and then I'm gonna release them. But yeah, I'm not gonna say sad, I'm gonna say melancholy. I'm a little That's how I feel. Been thinking about a lot of shit. Been thinking about a lot of shit and telling myself I need to let go of a lot of things still. A lot of things I need to let go of. And people. Because when somebody actually shows you they really don't give a fuck about your well-being mentally, you gotta believe that, collective. Don't allow anybody to show you any different or gaslight you to make them think, to make you believe that somebody actually really gives a fuck about you. Because if they really did, collective, anyway. So I'm on some, I'm over it. And yeah. So We about to tap into this energy. I'm trying to get myself together right now. I should have did it before I got on camera. Collective, it's cold. I'm a little cold. It's a little cool in here. Let's close these cards. Enough of my babbling and talking. I hope we are doing well. And getting your Monday started. We already got 2 holidays that passed already in May. The Day of the Dead and Mother's Day. Collective. May 5th and May 10th. Interesting. So we're going to get into it. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going with this and what deck I'm going to start out with first. Do a little cleansing. Over it. For real. We gonna see. Okay, let's tap into this. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. I'm over it, for real. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what the messages are for the collective. Hey, hope all are having a great day. Grand Rising, collective, Grand Rising. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. You're going to please provide me with some insight. What is the energy for the entourage? We got an entourage, collective. You got an entourage. You got an entourage that's very persistent. So you live long and prosper. Bless you. Raven. One's attendants or associates, groupie, fan, followers, posse, tail. So you got a group of followers. You got a bunch of groupies that are persistent, existing for a long time, usual, continuing despite difficulties, opposition, or discouragement, refusing to give up or let go, insistent or stubborn. So you have a group of people that were very persistent in doing something, even though they were going through some type of difficulties. They refused to give up. So there's a bunch of groupies. You got a bunch of fans, followers, a bunch of tails who were very persistent and stubborn and dedicated in doing something what they were doing. They were doing something for a long time, and they were having problems. They were coming across difficulties and oppositions and getting discouraged, but they refused to give up. So a group of people refused to give up doing something. What do this group of people refuse to give up doing? Initiative, grave, and then wary. They're persistent in trying to produce some type of harm. Readiness and eager in daring or difficulty acting. So they were very persistent and took the initiative to try to produce some type of great harm to you. Initiative and grave. Readiness and eager in daring or difficult activities. Ambitious action, drive. Hustle, killer instinct. Grave, serious consideration, likely to produce great harm or danger, heavy, weighty, bury, or tomb. So you had a group of people that were very persistent and took the initiative in trying to bring you some type of danger, harm. But you were being alerted, wary. We got wary. You were being alerted. You were being alerted, cautioned, guarded, safe. You were kept safe, marked by keen caution, detecting and escaping danger. So you were escaping this danger that they were trying to put you in. You were being warned and escaping this danger that a group of people were trying to put you in. A maneuver to deal with something usually skillfully or efficiently, or to plan out usually in subtle skill or care, manipulate, handle. Address, hack, pull off, steer, control, have a grip on, engineer. So you maneuvered your way out of something. You was detected and escaped this danger, and you controlled or steered the situation. You dealt with something in a skillfully and efficient way. Yeah. And then you got public affair. An event for the public, a campaign, the practice of managing and disseminating information from an individual or an organization to public in order to influence their perception. So somebody did something online, or somebody did something, a group of people could have been running some type of campaign in the public, and they were trying with an organization, or this is an organization. This was basically, they were trying to influence the perception of other people. When it came to you, this was what they were doing. And look, and now there's internal affairs. Now you got internal affairs. You got law enforcement agency investigating an incident and a plausible suspicion of law breaking and professional misconduct attributed to officers on the force because of this betrayal. Yeah. And look, the system, a network, web, a form of social, economic, or political organization, or a practice forming a network, especially for distributing something or serving a common purpose. Somebody betrayed you online, collective. Shield, but you were protected from this. So there was some type of betrayal and on the network, and you were protected, shielded from this. So somebody backstabbed you. And now the laws and all laws involved because they did this online. They did this in the public. They were distributing something to serve a common purpose, and the common purpose was to influence the public on their perception of you. They broke the law doing this, and now the law enforcement is involved. The law enforcement agency is investigating this. A group of people kept doing something over and over and over again to try to bring you some danger, to bury you, to produce some type of great harm, but you were detecting this. Oh, collective. I'm a little chilly, Willie. So yeah, collective. You got somebody out here that was trying to bring you some harm, mess up your character. You got to be careful with how you speak on people, because you're bringing danger to somebody's life. And this is my issue that I have. This is why I cannot wait till everything is over so I can actually finally completely heal and be able to heal from all of this that I'm going through. Because right now, I'm not even going to lie, and I'm going to be very transparent with you. I haven't really been able to, I'm not going to say heal, but I haven't been able to like just sit with the fact of what I'm going through and actually just like vent. And when I mean vent to myself, scream, cry, just let it all. I haven't been able to actually be able to do that because these people are doing spell work. So me being emotional, motherfuckers is going to do something when I'm emotional. Me being angry, motherfuckers are going to try to feed off my energy being upset. So I literally had to become a numb person. I had to become numb to the shit that is happening. And it's like, you know, when you numb yourself, it's like to a point where you can't numb yourself no more. There's no more numbing anything anymore. So I cannot wait until all this is over and all these people are either fucking deceased or in prison or whatever the fuck their karma is gonna be. Because a bitch like me, I really need to. I'm over this shit. This is a bougie ass person, collective. And their entourage, a bougie ass fake entourage, was trying to cause an accident and they were unable to cause an accident within the reverse. They were persistent in trying to cause this harm accident. Yeah, identity theft. This is somebody that was trying to cause some type of identity theft. Forgery in the reverse. Identity theft and forgery in the reverse. Somebody was trying to steal your identity and put something and commit some type of forgery, and they couldn't do that. They were taking the initiative. Somebody was trying to jeopardize your identity, collective, and jeopardize your identity, defame your character. Y'all know, as far as me goes, and if you watching me, the moment that I get tangible proof, I am going to sue the shit out of every single person. Every single person. For trying to destroy my life. Just off the back, 20 years of my life was ruined. My son is 20 years. My motherhood, me being a parent, was taken from me. 20 years of my life was taken from me. I'm upset. Yeah, I'm in my feelings. So, collective, when I tell you, I cannot wait for these motherfuckers to pay for what they have done to me, I really cannot wait. Somebody has a secret. Ooh, someone has a secret. So somebody has a secret, collective, about this identity theft forgery, this from the bougie fake person. Yeah, death call. These people were trying to put an end to you, collective. This is the danger burial tomb. You escaped this. Okay, you could be 420 friendly or something, collective, or these people could be 420 friendly, or you're just a 420 friendly person. You're very chilled and laid back. Yeah, and cursed and hexed, and they were trying to curse and hex you, collective. You're somebody who's cool. You can smoke marijuana. But you're friendly. You're cool. You chill. You're laid back. And somebody was trying to fucking hex you and they have voodoo dolls on your ass. They were poking your ass with voodoo dolls. And now they out here worried about the outcome. This bougie fake ass person is worried now. Oh, now you want to be worried? Yeah, because they fell for the trap, collective. They fell for the trap and got caught in that web that they were trying to weave for you. Somebody could have got into an accident trying to cause you an accident. Yeah, they can't break you, collective. You strong, you mighty. You're an outcast. You could be an outcast. You could be the black sheep of your family. You're a curse breaker. You're a generational curse breaker, collective. Yeah, you're protected. You protect. You spiritually cleanse yourself. And this is why ending time is up, collective. Government officials are involved. And look, justice is served. Because you're out of this world. You're protected, shielded by the system, the government. Confirmation. Government official, justice served. System, shield. You're protected by the system. The system is protecting you, collective. The government is protecting you. Multiple accounts in reverse. Somebody could have been watching you for multiple accounts and they can't. Yeah, they was trying to take what was yours. Somebody was trying to take what was yours. You're going to get a confirmation soon. You're out of this world again. Fraud. Fraud was committed. So collective, they committed some type of fraud, insurance policy fraud. This is what they could have forged, this identity theft. They could have did some bank fraud, insurance fraud, Medicaid, auto, tax. This is what they did this identity theft for, forgery. They were committing fraud in your name, collective. They was committing fraud in your name. Yes, they was. Why they want to go and do that, collective? Now, why they want to go and do that? Why? Why? What else? Why they want to go and do that? Wow. We got the feds are closing in. They got enough intel to make a bust. It's game over. So they got, the feds are watching. They got, so look, confirmation with the internal affairs. Sirens. You can't hear it, but I just heard sirens. So the feds are closing in and they got enough intel. This is a feminine energy in your workplace as a mom. So this is a feminine energy in your workplace. Whatever you do, collective, a feminine energy in your workplace, and they're a bunch of groupies. They will be, look, wow. They will be going to prison, and that's where they will pass. Their freedom is lost. Uncrossing. Remove blockages and negative ties. Clears your path for renewal and protection. Something has been uncrossed from your energy, collective. You're getting removed. Blockages are removed. Yeah, look, this is a wannabe me fan club. Karmic copycats. Copy, paste, and post stalkers. Doppelganger gang. These are copycat wannabes. Wow, look at that. That's who this is. Wow. All right. It says they out here desperate, performing black magic and trying to stick anything they can onto you, collective. This bougie fake person was out here trying to stick anything. They were trying to cause an accident. It says a deal signed in deceit always backfires. So this deal that they signed is backfiring. Identity theft and forgery in the reverse. Yeah. A karmic community of YouTube readers in copycat energy. They can't even use their own wording. No, they can't. I was watching a reading the other day, today or yesterday, and I realized there was a reading that I did yesterday or 2 days ago. And then I'm watching a reader, and I'm like, yo, you're not even showing your cards. You're not showing that you're getting these messages. You're not showing that you're getting these messages. You're saying, oh, they say, oh, I got a download, or I got a message. Where you got this message from? Another reader that you watched? And then you trying to reword the shit and make it your own? Let's be real. This woman, I'm not even going to say who it is, but this is one woman. In one of my readings, I was using these cards, brand new deck. And in the reading, it's saying that someone lied about a time or the place of something, of an accident happening or a situation happening. Somebody lied about time. How she said that, how she mentioned something about somebody lying about the time in her reading. I'm like, bitch, please. You just got that off of my motherfucking reading the other day. 24/24 as I say that. So I was like, you know what? I'm over it. At this point, I'm flattered, bitches. You want to copy me? I'm flattered. But you copying me, it ain't going to work. Because all you're doing is repeating the same message that I'm giving. So you're still putting it out in the air. And you're still getting your karma. And then you're going to lose your views for being a copycat that you are. If you are not truly tapped in, stop trying to take somebody else's shit. And then to try to gain some type of money off of it. You're not going to gain no money. You're going to lose. Especially if you're copying off of me. I'm telling you, you're going to lose. I see 7-Eleven, but I see it backwards. So stop being a fake ass tarot reader. Stop copying off of motherfuckers and get a new hobby. Because this ain't it. So collective, this was in the reverse. Ancestral flame. Neglecting ancestral wisdom may repeat old karmic patterns. So these people are ignoring their wisdom. You are removing blockages and these people are neglecting their ancestral wisdom. And then you got reciprocity. Exchanging things with others for mutual benefits. Agreements. So these people were exchanging things for mutual benefits. They were doing where's the word? A public affair and the system. The practice of managing and disseminating information for an individual or organization to the public in order to influence their perception. Forming a network, especially for distributing something or serving a common purpose. The system. They were exchanging things with others for mutual benefits, for money. They were trying to get some harmony, peace, unity, commodity. They were trying to get money. They were trying to get support, care, affection. They was collaboration. But this was a negative. This was an attempt to gain something for nothing, often including manipulation and exploitation. Somebody was trying to gain something that they didn't work for. And they were manipulating people to do it. And a group of people were grouping up together to get something that they didn't work for. Confirmation with the freaking fire department. Siren, if you heard it. So basically, here we go. This is a karmic copycats, YouTube readers. These are YouTube readers, karmic readers online. Feminine energy in your workplace. You could be an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant revenant. A group of people, a revenant. I need to watch that movie. This is about a movie, a bear hunter, and a group of bear hunters. They go out and then they abandon one bear hunter and they leave this bear hunter for dead, but then he survives. So basically, a bunch of people were hunting you, left you for dead. Thought you weren't gonna survive, collective. I need to see that movie. Who has seen this movie, The Revenant? If you've seen this movie, let me know. I know it has to do with some type of bear hunter that was left out in the winter, in the snow, to fend for himself and survive. And I think he survived. I don't know. I never watched the movie. If you watched the movie, let me know. But yeah, The Revenant. So yeah, they were desperately performing black magic, trying to stick anything onto you. They were grouping up to you, attacking you. Group of people. Swampy smell. These people smell. A deceit sign, a deal sign of deceit always backfires. So somebody stinks. A feminine energy in your workplace is involved, and they stink. A feminine energy and her little groupies. Confirmation. A feminine energy in your workplace and their little entourages of groupies, karmic readers or intuitives, people who do this, came for you, collective. And now somebody stinks. Fake death. They could have been trying to fake their death. They could have tried to fake your death. Somebody faked the death. They could be trying to fake their death. Or somebody faked your death with this identity in the reverse and forgery and forgery in the reverse. Somebody could have tried to fake your death. Did something. Death call here. Fake death call. So like I said, either somebody tried to fake your death and collect, or somebody's trying to fake their death and escape. Spiritual organ harvesting. Somebody was spiritually organ harvesting from you, collective. They were trying to... But you've been upgraded. This car honking. Confirmation. You can't hear it because my window's closed and it's a little freaking cold for me to have to open the window, hear these confirmations, but there was a car honk. So this person was spiritually organ harvesting from you with their groupies. But they can't no more because you've been upgraded. You're getting justice served. Ending time is up for this person trying to spiritual organ harvest from you. You're getting liberated. The government officials are involved. And you're this curse breaker. You could have broke some type of curse. They cannot break you. And they fell for the trap. This swampy ass feminine energy in your workplace. Lost but not forgotten. They worried about the outcome, fell for the trap because whatever they did might have been lost, but it was never forgotten what they did. Yeah, they're unable to escape this karma because they cannot break you. You're breaking. Yeah, they've been backed into a corner, collective. This stinky, sneaky link. This is coming out twice. Swampy smell and stinky, sneaky link. This is the second time both of these cards come out at the same time. Somebody stinks. Somebody's a stinky, sneaky link. So somebody's side chick. Not even the main girl, the main focus. And they stink. Somebody's a stinky, sneaky link. They smell bombao. Yeah, you running laps around these karmic collective because you've been upgraded. You're getting your justice. You're getting liberated. You're getting your justice served. Collective. I'm cold. Wow, I just picked up this deck and these cards came out. So let's see what this message is. It said it blew up in their face. Okay, it blew up in their face, collective. It says activation. You're going through some type of activation, and somebody thinks that you're perfect for them. You're perfect to me. So I'm gonna keep these. Something blew up in their face. There's no coincidence that this said blew up in their face. So this blew up in their face. This betrayal, and you are perfect to somebody, and you're going through some type of activation. Somebody thinks you're perfect. What more information can we get on look at this psychopathic tendencies? Their time is running out. These are people who have psychopathic tendencies and time is running out, collective, for them. Digital trail. They left a digital trail. Look, again, cold but not forgotten. Something has not been forgotten. I don't know why I said that. The truth is hidden nearby, collective. Hey! Authority figure. This is somebody that can be an authority figure. This is somebody that's in the law. This is perp energy. So this is a perp, collective. This is an authority figure that's actually somebody that's abusing their power. So this is confirmation with this eternal affair. Law enforcement agency investigating incidents and plausible suspicion, law breaking, and professional misconduct attributed to officers on the force. Perp energy. This is somebody that's an officer in the force that's also involved with a group of motherfucking karmic tarot readers, or this officer on the force could be a tarot reader. Cold but not forgotten, lost but not forgotten. Something was not forgotten. Something could have went cold or something could have got lost, but it was never forgotten what they were doing to you, collective. And now these people are unable to escape their karma and they've been backed into a corner. You're running laps around these karmics because you've been upgraded. This is a wannabe me fan club of a karmic copycats. They don't only have to be karmic readers, but you got karmic copycats, karmic readers, you got people that's copying you, collective. And they left a digital trail. So this is why I'm saying this might be readers, because they left a digital trail. They did something online. And this is falling right on top of maneuver and public affair. They were trying to control or steer something when it comes to something they were doing in the public to influence people's perception of you. And time is running out because they left a digital trail with these psychopathic tendencies. This person is psycho. These people are psycho. This authority figure. A false confession in the reverse. Altered timeline in the reverse. Elite goes cold. Something went cold. But it wasn't forgotten. The truth was buried. Yeah, and they were doing spell work. Ritualistic elements. An authority figure was doing spell work. They were spiritually harvesting from you, collective. But it blew up in their face. You're having an activation. You're having an upgrade. And they owe you something. Reciprocity. Exchanging things with others for mutual benefits, agreements, peace, unity, conformity, harmony. You've been upgraded. The law's on your side. Ending time is up for this stinky, sneaky link and her little groupies. You're protected from these people. From this organization, gang, society. Yeah, they busted. They've been backed into a corner. They left a digital trail and it blew up in their face. Let's see if there's anybody that is connected to this that you may know. It might not only be karmic readers. Okay, this is a collective energy reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see who else it could be in your life that's doing this. A mother, that's flipped up. These people are your hitman attackers, collective. We got a mother, so somebody's mother, your mother or someone's mother is doing this. Sirens, a neighbor, a religious figure, a karmic family. Sirens, confirmation. So this could be a mother figure, a neighbor, a religious figure, and a karmic family that's doing this to you. They're your hitman attackers. Let's get, they're your hitman attackers, right? Let's get 3 more. Related family. These people are related to each other. A mother, this neighbor, this religious figure is related. Sirens, confirmation. A friend of yours. The landlord. But we're not going to take it because there's too many cards. So let's see. Somebody's brother. They school or work associates. They all work together. You have also have an ex-boyfriend involved. But collective, this could be the people, a mother, a neighbor, a religious figure. They are karmic family. They're your hitman attackers, and they related family. And then you got a friend, a brother, a friend and a brother. They're the school or work associates that's also involved. This is going to be the people in your life that's doing this. And it blew up in their face. And you got karmic 2 YouTube readers as well. So collective, these people are unable to escape their karma. And you're running laps around these karmics. It blew up in their face while you out here having an activation and an upgrade. These people are backed into a corner and they can't get out. And the ending is up for them. So collective, this was your reading. And we're going to close it out. Let's see what you should focus on. Let's see what you should focus on. So we can close this reading out. What should the collective focus on? Ooh, too many. It says, get an outsider's perspective, find facts, make amends, detach from vengeance, understand your accountability, and trust in karma, collective. There's no coincidences that this came out. Observe nature. Balance needs. Nourish yourself and rethink your priorities. I see 2112. Something is being mirrored back. Forgive your flaws. Open your heart. Follow your heart. Recharge and say thank you. Be gentle. Make a difference. Confirmation. Find your sanctuary. Identify scarcities and consider your sacrifices. So what are you sacrificing, collective? Cast a critical eye. Trust. Observe destruction. Look forward, not back. Embrace past crises and understand consequences of inaction. And last, find comfort in home chakra. Say thank you, collective. Forgive, find comfort, focus on what you can do, find your center, turn towards the future, and turn obstacles into opportunities, collective. This is what you need to focus on. Not these people that got psychopathic tendencies that's coming for you. Everybody, everything blew up in their face. So, collective, that's the end of this reading. You already know. Donate if you want to. Support if you want to. Book a reading if you want to. If you're looking for some guidance, join my other channel so I can start giving some positive guidance messages over here instead of this and instead of all this energy that we got going on here. And anyway, let me get out of here. She don't even want to open her door. That's crazy. Collective, peace out. You already know. Check what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. I'll be back with another energy reading a little bit later. You enjoy your Monday. Stay prayed up, stay protected. Be productive. Collective, and peace out.